can you relieve some pressure? Can you hold the ball up, please?
Cristiano Costa has
was going to say something else.
He's not touched the ball nearly enough for an MVP. Mihailovic. Floats it in. There's the touch from Navarro. All the set-piece service. But during play, Mihailovic finds the answer. And it's 2-0 Colorado.
A bit of confusion, but it comes from the giveaway from Acosta. He gives the ball away. That little ricochet where it scoops up and it just allows him to have a run on the ball. As a defender now, I'm standing still, but here's the playmaker again. Just off that little foot or more, it just bounces up, loops over the first defender, so then he's in between, and it's a good header. It's a neat header. Hardy's got no chance. Doesn't try to do anything complicated, but they get it wide.
Right back for Bassett.
Dallas, when have they last won 2 away games, or 2 games on the bounce?
That's been...
I think you said it.
I did say it. I'll have to look it up again. LaRose! We knocked it in! Just like that, we're back level. It's 3-3, and Navarro.
Goal earlier on has given him the confidence. Look at the little run, they push it into space, he just pulls it back and there's a nice tap in. Simple little ball into the space. A wonderful team effort as well.
Great ball by Mihailovic. Just a little touch there from Laraz.
There's Kabul coming off as well, just making a sub. Again, for him...
But 1 or 2 pieces away from being very similar team that we saw last year.
See what they can do hosting St. Louis City tomorrow night. Mihailovic, great ball in. Navarro! Navarro! Colorado with the dream start here in Texas. His 3rd on the season for the 24-year-old Brazilian striker, and a perfectly weighted ball from Georgi Mihailovic. 1-0 Colorado.
The match, Colorado playing efficiently. You see that ball just a slip through the 2 center backs right up the spine of the field. And Rafa Navarro in that early season peak form. He's not going to miss from there. But the weight of the pass from Mihailovic puts Navarro in a perfect position where he doesn't have a lot to do. And he scores a huge goal on the road to go up 1-0.
He had 2 last week, including
Darren Yappy, his 3rd MLS goal. Recapturing the lead, Navarro. It's Bassett, back to Navarro, great pass! Great football. Rafa Navarro! Finishing a wonderful sequence for the Rapids, who have doubled their advantage, 3-1.
Yappy to Navarro, Navarro back to Yappy, and that allows everybody else to get up the field, and then Georgi Mihailovic, this is the right pass. Little 1-2 between these two, and then out of his feet, it's a great finish into the corner. Good passing move from Colorado Rapids, movement, it's all there. First touches, finishes. Really good football by Colorado Rapids. They deserve to be 3-1 up there.
Rafa Navarro, Brazilian beauty, pinging it off the post.
Seattle, you know, we saw match day 9 scores earlier, and Seattle put one on Nashville tonight, 3-0. But here's a chance for Colorado. It is Navarro, scoring Navarro! He's had his chances tonight. Not clinical in the first half, but clinical here in the second half.
It's just far too easy. One ball through from Mihailovic and one terrific first touch with the outside of the right foot. Takes it past the defender and he finishes really coolly. Clinical precision, but like any good centre forward, Mark, he doesn't rue those missed opportunities from the first half.
Beating there of Laraz, who did well to win it back, and that forward ball is well to the path here of Navarro. 2v2 running with Yappy. Rafael Navarro, Navarro! Couldn't quite beat Barraza at his near post, but on we go. Lifts it back in, and Yappy! And beaten away from Barraza, and the goal is given. Darren Yappy opens the scoring for Colorado at the end of a wild sequence. It's Yappy hour in DC.
Allows for Colorado to be able to get back and make this play. And then this is where DC United is so vulnerable. When they send players forward, Peltola's out of position, 2v2 situation. You almost think Navarro has slowed himself down too much. He's cut down the angle, gets his own rebound though, and then this is where it's just about calm. Being patient, picking out the right pass. There's his initial shot, but then he gets his head up, doesn't rush it too quickly. A little feint to buy himself time to find Yappy on that far side. And just tucks it in to the near post.
And well in as well. No controversy about that.
Big player coming in now. And if Sean Kawhi is out for any period of time, you expect Langoni will be that man they turn to. But right now it's Navarro for Colorado. Navarro scores! Another quick strike attack for the Colorado Rapids. 2-0 in New England.
Here on Apple TV. What I love about Rafa Navarro is when he's in between the boxes, he can absolutely kill you. He draws 4 defenders, has 2 options to slot it over to Teddy Pietro and Calvin Harris at the top of the screen, and says, absolutely not. I'm using all of your momentum against you, and then I'm just slotting it home. Very well done from the Brazilian striker. The designated player has caught fire from 2024, and he's parlaying that into excellent form when his team needs him the most. Djordje Mihailovic is out. It does not matter for this man because
Navarro against Postcamp. A stutter step. Navarro! No doubts! The Rapids have a lifeline! Rafael Navarro, cool as can be from the spot.
Themselves on a potential comeback is because of Darren Yap. He gets to the end line, draws the penalty. Navarro looks Postcamp in the eye and says, I'm not going to do what happened in the first half. I'm going to bury this one. Wrong foot's Postcamp and says, get the ball out of the back of the net, Ronan. Let's get this game on and popping. 2-1. Now
goals had that effect. Here's Cole Bassett for Ronan. Came close to Colorado's second a moment ago. Beautifully played. Mihailovic pulls it across, and Navarro arrives at just the right time. Beautiful from the Brazilian. And Colorado double up in the first half. 2-0.
Calm and cool and trying to find the space. Look at this. Calvin Harris goes. Mihailovic, great run. He doesn't want to control this first-time ball across. He gets in front of Utek, and that's what you want. Great ball right in front. The problem you have if you're Vancouver is, why is Blackman just standing there? Why isn't he covering the 6 where he's supposed to be? He doesn't. Mihailovic with a fantastic first-time cross. Colorado there up 2.
Wagner, shoulder challenge by Harris, won it cleanly. Calvin Harris to take it away. Here come the Rapids in transition. They've got 5 into the... Vaho able to pull up, plays this ball across, the shot is off the bar, follow-up try is in! Oh, they stay with the play, and Colorado has the lead. It is Rafa Navarro, the Brazilian. And the Rapids strike first on the road in Chester.
He makes an unbelievable run. So you see all of a sudden now they've got 3 versus 2, and it's all about making the right decisions. It's Bassett that receives the ball of Navarro. He hits the crossbar, but then Navarro, who had played the ball to Bassett, he has a presence of mind just to keep himself in the right position, and his instincts enable him to put the ball into the back of the net. And that's what Colorado, they've been waiting for. They've dealt with a lot of pressure, but then when they've had the opportunity to counter, well, we've seen what they're capable of doing.
He's appeared in 20 of the 25 games for Colorado this season with 4 goals and 2 assists in MLS play. Bending run there to stay on side from Harris. Turns the corner. Out in front is Navarro. Navarro!
The fans saw him denied by the post in the first half, but not to be denied now. We're tied.
Both teams have struck here in the second half. Mihailovic, bending ball, out in front!
Navarro times 2! He's done nothing but score goals since he arrived here just over 2 years ago. And a brace tonight sees Colorado with their first lead.
Look at the pace on this ball to get.
And no foul call, as you mentioned as well, but he does well to time it and get it out.
For Cruz Azul, coming off that draw against the Galaxy and then the win in penalty kicks. But this is turned over and a chance to deliver! Rafa Navarro strikes again for the Rapids. An early lead in SoCal.
Well, the Rapids had 3 players in.
Trap couldn't run onto it. Now a chance for the Rapids on the break. Here goes Navarro. Raced down by Owen Zhen. Navarro waiting for support. Slides it along. Yappy, good first touch. Yappy on the double!
Across. This is wonderful counter-attacking play, running from deep, following it, and 2 opportunities for Yappy, and he makes the most of it.
Guzan, the veteran, standing tall on his goal line. Navarro, the stutter step. Navarro's, he finishes it! With the exclamation point, and Colorado have their first lead.
And it's that clever cut, and look at the delay, trying to force Guzan to make a decision. They play a game of chicken. Guzan actually lays out the right direction, gets a firm arm on it, but just too much pace on that ball from Rafa Navarro, and he gets himself a goal in a huge moment for the Colorado Rapids.
DiPietro turned into the pressure, but still escapes with the ball, looking for Yappy. Touched away. Harris. The return pass for Harris inside the edge of the 18. Slight push, but the follow-up will squeak through, and Navarro has another!
Play from Rafa Navarro. As Calvin Harris drives in, quick 1-2. Everyone stops to see if there's a penalty call on this. Everyone freezes, and Rafa Navarro with the heads-up play just responds. And look how quickly he gets to that ball. Brad Guzan surprised. It's in that vulnerable area under the left foot of Brad Guzan. He's unable to get to ground fast enough and make a play.